bags. Multicam black Monster Energy koozies. Black A2 pouches. Coyote AKM4 micros. I think we got a dozen of those available. I think there's 12 available. Those will all finish up tomorrow. Arid tool bags are out here running right now. I think they're tool bags. No, Arid large tool bags are running. Coyote large tool bags. Those are ready to ship. I can ship to you tomorrow morning. What's up here? Black, red, medium clothes bags. Red, medium clothes bags. We have 3 options available for day packs. Subgun micros, AK M4 micros, shotgun micros, subgun micros, cross body bags, a few hydros down there. Landfill, what's up? DJ Guzman, what's going on? Homestead, what's up? Cat Daddy, how are you? Tom Gartwaite, what's up? Toy Town, what's up? J Clo, President, what's up? GB, Charlie Wood, Joseph Frazier, Billy Magnum, Big O, Josh DeWalt, what's up, man? Jonathan Cam, Landfill, how are you? Urban Wisman, what's up? If you've not seen it, I saw Bob Lester on here too, but I didn't see him when I pulled this down. This is the shirt this week. It's the snake in multiple pieces. We left it pretty simple. Everybody knows what it means. Red, white, and blue on the special operations equipment. Waist belt on the day pack is removable, yes. GB, what's up? How are you? So we recorded over a 3-hour podcast today. 3-hour tour, and then over an hour for Patreon. Did the Q&A for Patreon. GB, that shirt is awesome, right on. Yard work, cutting trees. Yeah, I just came in from watering. I got a bunch of trees out there in pots that we've brought in. We'll be planting those in the next month or so. Another night vision case. Any more on the shelf? Nope. Order it though, and you'll get one, or don't order it and wait, and maybe you'll get one. They're out here cut. They're going to be running hearing protection cases and night vision cases. The podcast. Always excited to do the podcast. I'm always excited for Wednesday. It is very draining. Afterwards, I'm to the point, like right now, I could totally catch a second wind, But if I did, I would not be asleep by midnight. It would be, 2 o'clock before I fell asleep. So it does. It takes a lot of energy, yeah. And when Amanda and I do them too, I think she'd say the same thing. It takes a lot of energy to do that. We put a lot of energy into them. Dean Mullins, what's up? Dean Mullis. Just ordered a few things, large tool bag, right on, Scott. Warlike, built bunk beds, nice. Papa Mike, Derek Olson, chainsaw and Halloween music. Do the podcast. Okay, we've read all these. Need to get another night here. All right, we've done all of them. Cat Daddy, what's up? Anyone debating on joining up on the paid side of things? Do it. So much extra. I'd say over half of our content is in the membership. Corbett, how are you? Anybody have an AKM4 micro rig? What would you say about it for somebody that doesn't have it? What would you tell them? Have you seen any crazy YouTube videos or any videos you want to talk about? No, I haven't been watching a lot. I intentionally try not to. If it does not motivate me, I try not to consume it because it's very easy. You would see that go into all my content. Evan, how are you, man? Javil, what's up? Do you guys make a helmet bag that actually fits nods and helmet? We don't, no. No, we don't. I didn't know Mystery Ranch even made a helmet bag. Boot bags right here. Been watching 7-year-old rant videos, yeah. Listening to some Andy Elliott lately on Sales Train. I'm not familiar with him, I don't think. Large tool bag should handle what are we saying the large tool bag would handle? No, it's not gonna hold your helmet. There's no way you're putting a helmet in a large tool bag. Scatterbrain, and it's exhausting if I have to focus and be attentive for too long. Got a micro rig a few weeks ago, and it was awesome. Got confirmation of the H harness to go with today. Right on, Greg. Mr. Greg, what's up, buddy? Oh, 9 months. Right on. Right on. AKM4 micro or cop rig should be in every vehicle you own. It's your tactical spare tire. That's a good way to put it. Add the H harness to the AKM4 micro. Really versatile. Plus, you can expand it as you need to meet future abilities. Yes. AKM4 Micro is perfect truck gun, quick response rig. Recently got AKM4 Micro Multicam Black and was impressed with how well the mags fit and the flaps feel secure. Yeah, they absolutely are. We actually built these rigs around AK mags rather than, because as a byproduct, anything that'll hold 2 AKs will hold 2 M4s, but it doesn't necessarily work the other way around. What's the tool bag light? Do you know what our tool bag is? It's the same outside pattern and dimensions. It doesn't have the zipper pockets. It doesn't have the Velcro liners. It doesn't have as robust handles. It literally is a tool bag light. Patrick Caswell, what's up? Is the H harness the same as the low profile? Nope. Slim padded H harness is padded and only works on the rigs. H suspenders has no padding and does not work on the rigs. It is made to go around a belt of any type or through like a padded war belt or something with D-rings. It is literally just a pair of suspenders. Mag pouches will also hold 2 16-ounce Diet Pepsis. Yeah, they will. Jess, what's up? Patrick Caswell, how are you? Battle Chemist, what's going on, man? How are you? Sink Dan, what's up? Howdy, first time catching you live. CJ Reed, well, welcome, man. How did you get here? How did you find us? Mark Termel, what's up? We ran a bunch of mesh pockets, OD. I've got larges and smalls in OD. Arid, I've got larges and smalls in Arid there. Multicam black, those are all smalls, which means there's probably larges out on the floor somewhere. Woodland, modular spent mags, we just ran those yesterday. Boot bag works great to store SCBA mask. Yeah, I'll bet it does, man. I'll bet it does. Wife broke her hand. Oh, shit. We'll get back in here soon. Right on, man. I hope she feels better quickly. Really like the suspenders. Use them every day for work. DJ, right on, man. Right on. Trying to wait for shipping on the butt pack before I snag. That's, you can do that. All it's going to do is delay other shit. Chances are good you would order something that would ship tonight and you'll get it before the other thing you even get. I never understood that mentality. It's like you're trying to reward a company for shipping your stuff or trying to discipline them for having not shipped. Your money, you're a grown man, you do what you want with it, but all it's going to do is delay you from getting the other shit you want. Can you go out, just turn the hose off at the spigot and then track that hose back to the water?
So
and
empty out.
Yeah, well, yeah, empty it out. Otherwise, it'll cause a reverse suction. Kiri, how are you? Found from Living Free in Tennessee. Right on. Right on. Keeping on budget. Start, stop. There we go. Yeah, if you see something here that's available and you're like, I'll wait till payday, that shit won't be here for months. And now dudes are like, hey, when you running copper rigs? It's always that. Always. It's always something. Byron, how are you? Scott, what's up? CJ Reed, what do you do, man? What do you do? What had you following Nicole's content? You like homesteading, prepping, doing a little bit of food production? Ooh, it's hot out here. It's hot enough out here that it has turned the air on. Great Wolf, what's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah, we did shotgun rigs. It's always something, man. If dudes are asking about it and we run it, we'll run extras. They'll sit here forever, and then guys will be like, "I've been trying to buy this for a year." Yeah, that's because we sat on them for 6 months. Jason, what's up? 5-month member. Do you have AC in the gym? Yeah, not enough though. There is AC. This is a high bay building. So upstairs, right, that's a glass wall, and there's a lot of air up there. And they only put a 5-ton out here, and it really needs at least another 5-ton. It really probably needs 2 7-tons out here. Looks like I'm going to make it to SRF this year. It looks like I am going to make it to SRF this year. My wife and I have been getting ready to do foster care, so my schedule has been very uncertain, but it looks like we'll make it. You'll have a good time, man. It'll be worth it. Been working my ass off. I bet it has. I bet it. 2 puppies for training yesterday. Nice, nice. Josh, what's up, man? How are you? Saw a cool trick to remember a hose is on. Put a red scrunchy ring around the nozzle. When you turn the faucet on, put the key ring around your wrist. Got it. I use a timer. Spent the last 2 days in 24-inch tall crawl space doing moisture. Oh shit, I bet that was miserable. What does a cop rig offer that the micro rig or stack? So cop rig has a shotgun card. It can be used as shotgun or M4 mags, and it has a dedicated med pouch. Whereas the stacked micro, you're not going to use it for shotgun. And the, what's the other rig you asked about? The other rig's not going to be either. Have you seen the guy in Montana getting into a standoff and not complying, then getting out without them finishing their traffic stop? Dude found a decades-old police murder. No, I'm not familiar with who that is. Got a $179 raised bed for $27 at Tractor Supply today. For, did you get the ones with the wheels, Evan, or did you get the one that's like the X that has the wood on the side? Those were new for this year. Thought that was your wind chimes. Hello from Nebraska. Kill it and grill it. Is this Ted Nugent? If a chicken lays fertilized eggs, do you keep and raise the chicks or something? All of my eggs are, for the most part, fertilized. We eat them. If I catch a hen that's on eggs and she's super broody, I actually let hens hatch out babies this year. We took the babies because stuff typically eats them around here, other chickens and stuff. So we took them and put them in a trough. I have 100 chickens in a trough right now. Every chick I have placed in there this year is currently still alive with us. See the story about someone shooting up police cars and burning them in Michigan? I think that's a couple weeks old. I seem to recall that. I would add that the Velcro on the front of the mag pouch on the cop rig makes it much more scalable than most of what's on the market. There is no Velcro. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Like where the shotgun cards go? Is that what you mean? Drove 9 hours, got my money's worth. First presentation. Josh DeWalt, what's up? Brawl Dog, right on. X-Shape 27 deal. Yeah, I bought some for $30 also. They were already put together. I'm not sure. I'm not sold on how they're going to last. If you look at, because they flat pack those things and then you assemble them, you know, screws are really small. I don't know how they're going to hold up once you have soil in them, what the lifespan of those things are going to be. Spags, what's up, man? EMP shield, guys. If any of you want an EMP shield, use code SOE. Get you a little discount on that thing. I didn't see the Homestead Patrol class on the website for SRF. Yeah, just get with combat art training. I can only afford the cheapest tickets to SRF for my wife and myself. Do you think it's still worth the 4-hour drive? I don't. Yeah. You're gonna get all of SRF. Yeah. That just means you're not taking like the poultry class on Monday. You're not taking the radio class on Thursday, Friday. But yeah, of course it is. Like, because those guys giving those presentations, they get paid for that. Like, that's their job. Those add-ons, you know, that adds to those people. They're coming in here and giving a class that they go all over the United States giving. Like, that's their job. Like, we don't keep that money. That goes to them. Patrol class is on Combat Arts training site. Really great class. Call Air Force Base launched an unarmed ICBM as a ship. Yeah, it wasn't in a minute, man. They launched last night or yesterday. Is that a black guy stealing store stream? I don't know what you're talking about. Black guy stealing store? I don't know what you mean. EMP shields are metal garbage cans with lids. I hope. Good luck with that. My EMP shield covers all my shit that's plugged in so that if it gets fried from lightning, they replace $25 per circuit that's covered with an EMP shield. So I don't have to wait to see if my trash can works during an EMP. My $1,400 gate opener out at the road that got fried, it would have covered that. Instead, I paid to have that fixed. And that EMP shield costs like $200. Pretty decent for a $25,000 return in coverage. Minuteman 2, got it. People seem to think that people with specialized knowledge should give it away for free. No, I don't. I just think that it's important that they know that, right? I just think people just don't, especially if you don't run a business, right? You see so many people giving out business advice, and based on their advice, you can tell that they've never run a business. Minuteman, I said screw it. I can skip the whiskey this week. Just ordered an insert. What kind of insert are we talking about? Chuck and Josh on the ball. What's going on? What happened? It isn't much money to spend with that many like-minded people. Yeah, you're just gonna get around people that are doing things. You're gonna have access to dudes that run enormous podcasts, enormous YouTube channels, run successful businesses. People have an idea, like they have their person that they're coming to see, present and speak and meet, and they have access to those guys. Medical insert, right on. Can you use EMP shield in an apartment? If you can access your circuit board, which you can, I would expect that you could. Sorry for misspelling your name. I don't know what we're talking about, Glenn. No worries. Ahmed, your statement requires an explanation. So let's just clear this up. If you're trying to start shit here, or if you're trying to add value, because if I don't see a comment explaining what you were saying, we're going to go ahead and block you off of here. Definitely didn't think they should give the knowledge. No, I didn't think you did, Chase. I get it. I run a small business with 3-month-old. Yeah, hard to trust babies. Oh, I totally get it, man. I don't let people watch my dogs, much less my kids. And that comment was not geared towards you. Comment was geared towards somebody I saw on TikTok this morning that follows me, and he was talking about a company. He went to talk about getting a job with them. He's friends with them, and they weren't paying enough, and how they should pay people more money. Well, you're in a position where you're going to go get a job. You're looking for a job, and you think you're of value. That company obviously didn't think you were of value. And a lot of people think highly of themselves, and they would walk in here, and I'm like, I can't stand that motherfucker. There's no way I'm giving him a job. But they just don't have that in their head. But it's always interesting to see what people think employees should be paid, yet they've never paid an employee. You should pay $30 an hour. Really? A company starting out should pay an employee $30 an hour. Is that employee going to make a ton more money so that they can scale and hire? And typically they don't. They often do not. Put the money back into the company and work more yourself. And especially when you are starting a company, you know what you put into it, and you know what you pay an employee, and that employee is never going to put that energy into it. Found out yesterday that I have Rona again. I beat it once already. I beat it like anorexia. I got shipping info this week. Right on. Fupa XL. You're going to like it, man. He misspelled my name. I said the 3 words that pissed me off the most. It must be nice. Makes perfect sense. Appreciate the response. Used to tell guys all the time, if you want more money. Yeah, and that's it. I love all these dudes walking around with no fucking job. They can make content all day long, which means somebody's paying them and they're not doing what they're being paid to do, or they have no job. I know my worth. No, motherfucker, you apparently don't, because what you think you're worth, nobody's been willing to pay you. Did I just hear some idiot is still playing COVID game? No, somebody here said they have COVID, in fact. Somebody on the feed. Is someone really launched an EMP nuke? Would that be followed by real nukes into the world? Tom, well, we don't really know, right? Because we haven't actually seen it happen. There's that mutually assured destruction thing. If they launched, and I think that we probably have defensive weapons that we're not aware of, where are you going to be? If you're in California, I'd say you're pretty fucked. If you're around, any of the major cities like San Diego, if any place where they have nuclear submarines or nuclear, missiles, aircraft, shipyards, stuff like that, I'd say you're done for. I could completely be wrong too, though. What do you think about the Liberty Safe giving the emergency? It's concerning, right? Did anybody know that there is a master code to get into your Liberty Safe? And did Liberty actually give them that, right? Because a Liberty Safe is actually pretty easy to breach. It's not one of the higher end safes on the market. It's a mass-produced, buy it for, it's like a Canon safe, Liberty safe. There's a few others in there. I think I have some Liberty safes. There's plenty of, there's whole YouTube channels on which safes are better, why a safe weighs more, why it costs more. The back place is the weak point, and it's weird that the FBI needed them to give them access to the safe, because you can actually cut through the back of a lot of those safes. Mom's 80th birthday. Right on. Flying to Cali. Yeah, that sucks. Liberty Safe posted an explanation on their social media. What was their explanation? The jaws of life to open it. Yeah, you can actually use a cutting wheel to open them from the back. There's a guy by me giving away a bank vault safe for, that's cool. The FBI would breach. Yeah, that's just it, man. They totally would. Nathan Hughes said the FBI didn't take anything, just searched through his safe. Liberty has government contract. Oh, enough said. Got it. Thanks for the Labor Day promo. Right on. They're EMP proof. What's EMP proof? A 1/2-inch drill and sawzall will open most safes on the sides. Yeah, you need two layers of dissimilar metals so that it dissipates heat for torching. I mean, there's a lot to safes. What's my live stream schedule? Every night, 9 o'clock, or almost every night around 9 o'clock. That is essentially how I got mine, Ethan. Double door mink from the good old days. That's cool, man. FBI would know a EMP was coming way before we would. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. 10 Eastern time. Did we ever see that guy comment back? If not, go ahead and somebody cut him out of here. He can make a new fake account. Or like, that's what I thought too. That's exactly what I thought. Somebody block that guy out of here. Solely just because there's not a button where I can electrocute him. Yeah, probably a Fed. That's what I thought too. All the race, I'm sure there's some real racists out there, but for the most part, the white supremacist groups and all that shit, those are federal agents. Fucking all of those dudes are. Does anybody? I mean, I'm sure you have some skinheads and some Aryan Brotherhood shit, but they ain't out marching on fucking, DC or on bridges. The Southern Poverty Law Center has been busted many times, putting up their own, like putting forth actors to pose as hate groups, right? The Civil Defense League, same thing. These guys they don't have anything to report on, so they create it. They've been busted many fucking times. Yeah, the ADL. They created their own fucking hate speech protest to have something to report on. The Nazi fed Laura Loomer, yeah. Is that a woodland day pack? They are, in fact, woodland day packs, and they're very nice, yes. Drop a nuke anywhere near an oil refinery, you're going to cause a massive issue. No COVID bullshit. Unvaxxed and came down with a sinus shit this weekend. When I start feeling like my throat's hurting or anything, I start dosing Q-Certin and zinc. Chelated zinc, right? Certins with food, and then the next meal I'm going to take 2 zinc. We also have elderberry syrup, as well as some other things. I also have this. If we feel like we need this, I have boxes of this. So I think we're good. ADL, ACLU, all of them claim that CO2 is a pollutant. Yeah, yeah. Most real racist motivated people keep to their own and don't cause. Yeah, they're more segregationalists than anything. I mean, whatever. Go do you. Go do you. Oddly just saw 8 mag stacked short today. It was damn good. Surprised you still have 2 in Kai. There's not 2 over there. There's 1, and I believe it's not online. Look up intumescent paint for those who want to go make their safes more fire resistant. Coated. Oh, is that like pink wood? Kind of stuff. You can actually buy that shit in 5-gallon buckets. It keeps wood from burning. All cell phone companies, software, internet providers have info in their user agreements that say they will give up info on warrants. Well, I think it's safe to say they're all commingled. I mean, they are in fact, government entities themselves. Why was Obama so hip to give everybody free phones? Liberty short explanation. They give LEOs access if they have a warrant. No warrant, no help giving. Nah, fuck them. Do you take elderberry syrup? So Amanda has. I have not. We're actually going to an apothecary class this weekend to learn about making tinctures and using such things. Get out of here. Nuisance. Three, 5, 7, what up? Paint your safe blue. Paint your safe blue, yeah. blue lights on train platforms. I've noticed blue lights around the city and stuff. There's blue lights a lot of places. Buy now for Christmas. This tastes like apple. I don't mind it. I just take a teaspoon, put it on the back of my tongue, chase it with water. I've seen people take it and they make these horrible faces like it's so bad. It doesn't bother me. Grew up in Chemical Valley, Ontario, Canada. 30 miles from refineries is a top target. Would wipe half Eastern Canada. Oh, got it. Distraction propaganda is unreal. I've lost so much respect for people. So sleepy. Parroting one talking point after another. Imagine if we just turned social media off, right? What if you just did social media every other day or every 2 days? You'd have a lot. I bet you'd get a lot more stuff done, right? You'd have a lot more to show for your time. And the crazy shit's still going to be there. I see a lot of people, especially on YouTube right now. While I'm sewing, I run YouTube videos, and I see a lot of people making videos talking about things that happened 6 months ago, and they're talking about them as though they just happened. And I think it's just from short form content. They see some video, they look up info on it, and then they build their video. And how many dudes are out there right now making really good thumbnails and clickbait titles, and you click on it and all they're doing is playing somebody else's video and adding their little ooh, ah, oh my god, I can't, they're not making any they're adding zero value, and they're giving you information it's not even, it's expired, it's old. Really getting into tinctures? Right on. I heard you're going to be the tincture guy. It's in Dixon, man. Why don't you come out for the class? It's at Dawn's. Yeah, NPCs, exactly, man. If you want to keep a secret, the best place is your brain. The second best is buried and submerged. Matt, I'm of the belief that they have already put something into you. How many times you've been in the shower thinking about something, and when you get out of the shower and you open up social media, all of a sudden the thing you were thinking that you never vocalized, you didn't speak with anybody about it, and all of a sudden it's showing up on your social media. It happens too frequently. It happens too often. Happens all the time, exactly. How long do you keep eggs? Had eggs that said used by May of this year. Did not smell bad or odd. So, number one, I don't refrigerate eggs. I also don't buy eggs. I make 50 eggs a day here. I have hundreds of chickens. I have 100 babies right now that will come online in 4 to 6 months and start producing eggs. My eggs sit in Rubbermaid containers. I'll show you. Here's some eggs right here in this egg basket. Typically have 3 or 4 of these. So I fill up the other, and then I take the first one and I take them and put them to my employees, or I take them and crack them to the dogs. I don't refrigerate any eggs. There hasn't been eggs in this refrigerator set here for years. And I will leave them sitting here for a month. I have no problem 4 weeks unrefrigerated. Now, we also don't wash our eggs. When the egg comes out of the chicken, it's got this mucous membrane on the egg. That's called a bloom. And that seals the egg. If you want to prolong eggs, you can, and you have washed them, you can take those eggs and dip them in wax or olive oil or mineral oil, and that basically seals the egg like the bloom originally did. Yeah, eggs can be hydrated. We freeze dry eggs also. As long as you don't wash off their natural coating. Yep, that's the bloom. Understand? We have a huge benzene tank at the plant. Oh yeah. They left the door unlocked when they were done. I don't know what we're talking about. When you take a step back and just look and listen at all, it's depressing. People are clueless. Yeah, yeah. But not all people. And think about it. Most people that people call friends, they've never even met nowadays. People just interact in some group on social media. That's the awesome thing about SRF. We see people that we know in real life, and you have conversations face to face, and you look them in the eye when you're having the conversation. And because you're having the conversation and you're hearing it with your own ears, there's context and inflection, right? So you can have a more realistic conversation. We have people every SRF. This will be our 6th time having Self-Reliance Festival. And every time we have numbers of people that come. Well, I always use California as an example because it's kind of the extreme. We will have people that will come here from California that literally live 15 minutes away from each other and have never met each other, and only met each other because they came to Self-Reliance Festival. People always ask, like, how do I find a girl that wants to prep, or how do I find a person, whatever. You got to go where they're at. Go places where somebody of like mind is going to be, and that's where you meet those people. Duck eggs, right on, right on. Thanks for making quality gear, right on. I've been doing it for 35 years now. Anyone else been getting a purple Google banner for a choice of ad? AJ assistance to your searches? Huh. My diet lately, store eggs. Yeah, that's what I eat, eggs every day. Egg shells are great in the garden. I don't think that's the case. I don't think it actually absorbs like people say it does. To get the calcium out, you can actually leach it out with lemon juice. But just burying it in the garden, I don't think it does shit. I know people say that it does. I've also seen a ton of stuff saying it doesn't. I know that, for instance, take an eggshell, bury it in your garden, go back in 6 months and uncover it. It's still a perfect eggshell. It doesn't dissolve. Same with hair. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying I don't think it does shit. If you want the benefit of it, just add calcium. What I think more importantly, don't rely on in the future, if I need this, I'm just going to add eggshells. I don't think it'll do what you need it to do. Gal wants to prep, easy. Yeah, farm girl, man. Yeah, absolutely. Sending occasional super cat if this live stream is valuable to you. Sending an occasional, super chat. Thanks, Matt. Thanks. The dog murked my neighbor's chicken. Had to buy them new ones and installed electric fence. You can get a collar system too. I mean, you have a lot of options. Fencing, man. I have more money. I have almost more money in fences on the property than the property and the building cost. At least when I bought it, right? We've put a lot more money into the property and the building. But I have a ton of money in fences, but I'm fenced. Nothing comes in or out, right? We use fences to keep dogs in. We use dogs to keep predators out. And it works. We have no predator load. On the game cameras, outside of the fence lines, you see coyotes and all kinds of stuff. They're never coming on the property. I let pumpkins rot in my garden area over the winter, turn to mush, turn that into soil with pulverized limestone. Best garden you've had, right on. They stay off the fence now. Eggshells added to half gallon of vinegar will make a liquid calcium solution that is shelf stable. Yeah, my mom used to leach calcium out of eggshells using lemon juice. And then she would take that, pour it over paper towels, I think is what she was doing. And then that would dissolve, and what you had left was basically calcium. Is the solder? That's a good question, man. I always assume that it is. Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you. Would game cameras work better than the Amazon special outdoor security cams? Different applications, right? The outdoor security cameras. I like the game camera because it's going to activate with motion. You can also get them that hit your phone. But the truth is, I have both, right? I have multiple camera systems here, and then I also have game cameras. And then I also have game cameras that are placed where I need them, but they're kind of visible if you're looking for them. And I have other game cameras watching the game camera, because people will steal your game cameras. You know how to keep a dog from killing bird. Tie said bird around the dog. I've heard that. I've also heard it doesn't work. Man, I have e-collars. We've got e-collars. I don't even have to put them on the dogs anymore. Upgraded membership, current events. Oh, you're going to like that, Matt. It's going to get you all of our content immediately when it comes out. Only watch recordings, might leave a comment, but haven't watched them in a while. Totally fenced by Friday. Man, it's a big doing. It's a big undertaking, right? But once it's done, it's done. And boy, does it make a difference. Nobody can be on your property and go, oh, I didn't know, or I wasn't sure where I was. The best thing we did, we have 6 foot, the whole property is 6 foot fences. We have multiple gates. There's a sally port. In addition to chain link fences that are automated, we have big vehicle barrier gates that are buried in concrete. Like you can't accidentally get here. Homestead Medical, thanks for the response. Nice to know I have somewhere to park the rig for SRF and sleep for free. Checked location. We can eat off the local subway. You don't want to eat at the subway, man. The subway here sucks. You're going to go all the way to Walmart for the subway. It's 14 minutes from here. Big Daddy's gas station right next door has way better food. You're going to pay about the same price. There's food options here. So the Sally port is for, we spaced it large enough we can bring semi trucks in. I wanted to be able to open an outer gate coming on the property, bring the vehicles, trucks, trailers in, close the outer gate, then open the inner gate, and that keeps the dogs from being able to get off of the property. That's what the Sally port is for. We're trying to little bastard, Baxter. Right on. Witherspoon, what's up? I used some of your honey this morning on a English muffin. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here in a minute. Last minute statement, comment, questions, any piece of gear that you want to see. High tensile woven wire with barb at the top around the whole. That's nice, man. I used woven wire. We used 2x4 woven wire, right? So a rabbit's not even getting through that wire. Something could climb over it, Possums will climb over it. We've seen turtles climb it. But you're not getting here by accident. Sheep, goats won't get their horns caught in that wire because it's literally 2x4. It also costs a lot more. You could fence it the same to keep larger animals in or out for less money going with a 4x4 or even a 3x4. And it's not welded. We have the woven, the red top from Tractor Supply stuff. Does anyone bring produce to SRF? I don't think so. There's a lot of people at SRF. You could totally come. There's stuff going on that I don't even know is going on at my own event. Am I still in touch with my former chef? He's on here commenting tonight. It's Josh. He's here. They'll have freeze-dried meals for sale at SRF. Big Daddy's is practically good to Subway. Yeah, Big Daddy's is good. The food is good over there. And there's several restaurants and little sandwich shops and stuff close here. There's a place called Aiden's that just opened up. We actually ate there last night. Had a great sandwich. And I'm not a sandwich guy. I think I've told a dozen people today how good that sandwich was that I had last night. Fuck yeah, super excited for SRF. Haven't been out of the house. Man, you're gonna meet a lot of people. Anytime on the mini pack? I don't know on the mini packs. You miss some. Yeah, I miss Josh a lot. When it's a good sandwich, you have to spread the word. It's like a law or something. It is, man. It's pretty good. They make like homemade ice cream and they make milkshakes. I said, can you make me a banana milkshake? She's like, yep, I got real bananas. I said, can you do caramel? She's like, however much you want. Like everything we asked, they're like, yes. I got something called a chicken marsala. I wasn't sure what it was when I ordered it. But it was a sandwich and it had some bacon. It had a ton of bacon on it. And I swear the bacon was a 1/2 inch thick bacon. It was really good. Cause I wasn't sure if I was ordering a sandwich or like a breaded piece of chicken with some like pasta sauce on it. I wasn't sure what I was ordering. Chuck's 4-hour course at SRF on aftercare is, I think, going to be important info. TCCC is great when you can put them in an, yeah, TCCC just keeps you alive until the transport gets there. What happens when the transport's not coming? Thick cut bacon for the win, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Everybody have a good night. We got some videos went up live on YouTube today. We have tons of content there. We have content also on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Pulling the Thread podcast has its own TikTok page. I think there's like 70,000 people there now. That account's not even a year old. So always interesting to read some of the comments. All right, guys, I'm out.